Salutations everybody, this is IgbarVonSquid making a splash, and welcome back to Does It Suck or What, where I play the minigame and I tell you if I think it sucks. So here's a bit of a disclaimer, because some people have been saying some things on previous videos. I can't blame them, but here's the disclaimer, alright? I'm no real critic, I'm no real reviewer guy, I'm not really judging by specific metrics or anything. It's really just based on my own experience and opinion. Alright, so if it sucks or what is completely just my own opinion. I'm not trying to claim I'm some sort of master game creator or anything. So today's game is Hypixel's Smash Heroes. Recently came out, a lot of people have probably heard about it and already played it. But for those who are unfamiliar, Smash Heroes is a Minecraft player versus player minigame. It's themed after the Smash Brothers franchise, and the goal is to either kill or knock your enemies off the map. You know, very, very typical Smash style. So starting off with what I like is, well, honestly a lot. The game's actually very smooth, it's very fluid, I'm really impressed with it. The gameplay is fast, and despite being a new release, the class is already fairly balanced. I haven't really had too much problem with any class I feel is just overpowered trash. And best of all, there's no camping issue. For those who saw my Smash Mobs Does It Suck or What video, you know that my biggest problem with that game was that it's just so easy to camp. There was only like one ranged class, and it was super easy for that guy to just get up in a tree or something, and you couldn't get him, because it's really hard to get up to those high grounds when someone's already camping up there. So that was a huge problem in Smash Mobs, but Hypixel seems to have resolved that by not to say it isn't included, but there's still plenty of high ground. But the maps are so small and the high ground areas are pretty easy to get to, plus there isn't so much crazy knockback going on that you can get up to those camping areas when someone's camping up there. So it's not really as big of a deal. People still try to camp anyway, but it never really works out in their favor. So my pro tip to you is don't camp in this game, because one, it's not going to work out for you, and two, it's dishonorable, alright? This is a game, you gotta run around, you can't just sit in one place, you can't just sit in a corner and play the game like that, alright? Don't do that. Now, what I don't like about this game, well, let's play a little game. Alright, let's play a little game, kids. Today we're playing I Spy, so I'll go first. Now, I spy, with my squiddy eye, a cease and desist. Don't see it? Alright, here's a hint. It's everything. Except for that guy, he's the only original character because he comes from Hypixel's own game, Warlords. But, like, Hypixel, look, I get it. Coming up with original stuff is hard. I understand. But, like, this is really not okay. You can't just steal characters, rename them, and put them in your game like that. You're looking for lawsuits here. You really can't just do that. I mean, you might be able to call parody on, like, Spooderman, but Voidcrawler? It's just Nightcrawler with one word difference. He looks exactly the same. I seriously don't understand why Hypixel went to such great lengths to make this game with like solid gameplay and the whole works, and then fall flat on their butt when it came to these characters. Alright, like it blows my mind. And it's not even funny either. Like, some people may think, oh, it's funny, it's memes, it's haha parody, but like it honestly comes across as a little cringeworthy.
My power level is over 9,000! My power level is over 9,000!
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Is over 9,000!
What, 9,000?
Oh, jeez, oh god, I'm sorry, I got this awful taste in my mouth. It tasted like decade-old meme with horrible voice acting. Like, oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, wow. By the way, when I was editing the video, to get that voice clip, just, you know, by that voice clip by itself, I had to dig around in the resource pack. And guess what? The folder is literally just called Goku. Alright, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but you really can't call parody on this one. It's clearly labeled Goku. I mean, it doesn't work like that, guys. You guys are kind of screwed if, like, Disney catches wind of what you're doing here, right? I mean, Marauder? That's just Darth Vader. I mean, he even says, like, the exact same line from the movie, just changed a little bit.
Know the power of the dark side.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I really don't think the Hypixel's gonna be able to get away with this for long, alright? That's just what I'm saying. Now, in terms of if you're playing by yourself versus if you're playing with your friends, I'd say it's just about the same. You get the same amount of enjoyment. Didn't think I'd really say that, because usually one side is more fun than the other, but I'd have to say that, honestly, it's pretty much the same amount of entertainment, really. Some tips, because I do like to give tips for these games. Botman, pretty easy class. I'm not saying it's an overpowered class, but I'm saying that Bootman's abilities are just kind of easy to use. You know, the batarangs are just hold down right click, that grappling hook move is just kind of lazy, you just gotta use it and it pulls you towards it. And then that Batmobile move is just, you know, you just fly around. You really don't have to do much. So Batman is probably an easy starting class. he's not difficult to play, alright? That's what I'm saying. He's not overpowered, he's just easier to play compared to other characters. Now, in terms of originality, Smash parodies and Smash and Minecraft in general has been used just a whole load of times, so like 0 points in originality. Actually, you know what, I changed that. I think I want to give negative points here because they literally just stole characters, alright? So negative points in originality, that definitely brings the game down a whole lot. And the creativity, yeah, no, it's... I mean, you know, doing the gameplay the way they did is kind of original. I mean, kind of creative, but again, they stole their characters, right? There wasn't a lot of creativity put into this game. That's what I'm saying. So in general, does it suck or what? Well, I want to say it doesn't suck. I want to say that it's actually like a really enjoyable game, but the blatant stealing of characters just honestly brings the whole experience down for me. So I'm gonna say that if you can look past the obvious theft going on here, it doesn't suck. But for people like me, where it's really obvious and annoying to just hear these cringy voice actors, and just it brings the whole experience down to the point where it kind of sucks, but you really don't want to. You like to play the game, but you realize that it's bad. All right, it's like people who watch harem anime, alright? Like, you know what you're watching is trash, but you just kind of enjoy it anyway, you know? Actually, I don't think a lot of people would identify with that. I personally identify with that, alright? I know it's trash, but I just can't get enough of it. So, anyways, as always, comment what game you want me to try out next, preferably not Hypixel. I like to kind of, you know, alter which server I'm doing every episode. So just, you know, comment what game you want next below. Again, probably not Hypixel. Remember to stay tentacool.